take the 5 north to the 55 north to the 91 east to the 15 north, a little humor from Caltrans, and on to Hesperia to the start of 395. The directions to David's house are very simple. You get on the 395 and then you get off at David's house. The Coso Junction rest stop was a welcome sight. Where else can you find a payphone when you need one? With surprisingly clean restrooms and a beautiful desert view. The California portion of the 395 passes right next to the highest, the lowest, the hottest, the deepest, and the oldest. We'll be staying in Bishop tonight, so we'll be watching the mileage signs with great interest. About 2/3 of the way, near Lone Pine, you get a beautiful peak of Mount Whitney, the tallest peak in the contiguous United States. Finally, the town of Bishop. We stayed in the beautiful Creekside Inn. Bishop Creek runs along the north side of the inn. So that evening, we got a takeout dinner and brought it back here to dine by the creek. All the north-facing rooms have the beautiful creek view. We were on the south side of the inn, known as the parking lot view. But we had the great convenience of parking right next to our room. Easy luggage access. This really is a beautiful and comfortable place to stay. Another great feature is the world-famous Eric Schatz Bakery right next door. Maybe that's not such a good idea. On weekends, the line goes all the way around the building. Notice the famous stained glass window over the front door. This is a must-stop. Halfway between Bishop and Reno is Bodie State Park. The scattered remains of a town that was once the home of 10,000 people. We didn't stop this time. The best ghost town ever. Hey! Now we come to Bridgeport, the quaint old mile-high Mono County seat. Bridgeport was around in the days of Wyatt Earp and Kit Carson. Here is a plaque that gives a great story of frontier justice in the 1800s. We won't take the time right now, but come back later to pause here and read this cleverly written account. Here's a short glimpse of today's open road. The only time 395 leaves the state of California is where it slips into Nevada just enough to take us over to David's house in Reno. That was very thoughtful. Our next stop was an unplanned stop along 395 in Nevada. We've included some of the more exciting events that took place while we were waiting. After about an hour and a half, we slowly started moving up to where we could see what had caused this long delay. I think this guy just wanted to show his friends his new tow truck. From here on, it was mostly light traffic. Finally, David and Gwen Street. David and Gwen's house. They have lived here about 2 years now. And a tour of David and Gwen's house. On the left is the comfy guest wing. Then the great room. A nice view of the backyard. After maybe 5 or 10 seconds of instruction on how to fly the drone, David gave us a complete tour of his backyard. This shows us the progress of the backyard in year 2 of their 5-year plan. Here are the raised garden beds that David made to grow their vegetables and herbs. Zach's turn on the drone with the same instruction time. Dahlia JoAnn Monet. She is so cute. She is 4 weeks old.
Oh, it's gonna land on your head. Whoa! It went between the chairs and decided to flip over. Ah! Just one. You want a cookie?
No, I'm not.
You want fruit snacks?
Yeah,
Alright.
they're little, Dave. They're little ones.
Alright, this is the last one, sweetie.
I'm pretty sad about putting in the cartoon.
Yes, got it! Hey, I got it! Hey, Grandpa, I got it! The slime!
Oh, sorry, Grandma.
Oh, let's get it out of there.
Downtown Reno's famous Riverwalk District. It's over 8 miles long, but we just took a nice stroll to take in the sights. Lots of gardens, shops, restaurants, and even local vendors along the river. Cold water. A great place to start a kayaking or river trip down the Truckee River. There are also some nice and some unexplainable artwork on display. Don't ask. I don't know. Here's a wedding photo of a nice couple who just got married today. Now they're out for a walk with their family. David printed a surprisingly rugged but delicate-looking giraffe on his 3D printer. I love it. Unfortunately, the birds noticed our California plates. After a great visit, we finally said our goodbyes, and we were on our way. In almost no time, we found ourselves back home.